Welcome back. You're watching Young Turks Transformers. Our change agent this week is an investment banker turned social entrepreneur. Nachiket Shelgikar gave up a job with Deutsche Bank in London to come back home and start Micro Housing Finance Corporation. The idea really is to help the unbanked sections of our society realize their dreams of a dream home. Funded by the Michael and Susan Dell Foundation, here's Nachiket's story. Crammed lanes, open landfills and a lack of basic sanitation and living standards. This is a shadow view of urban Indian cities surviving on the fringes of development. Government statistics suggest a shortage of 24.7 million homes in India. The result? 300 million people nationwide living not even with the bare necessities of a dwelling unit. Meet a man who has a solution. Nachiket Shelgikar, a Carnegie Mellon engineering graduate and an iBanker with Deutsche Bank who left it all to start Micro Housing Finance Corporation in 2008. An inclusive lending startup that provides financing solutions for housing to the urban poor.
Housing finance companies have not downgraded to this market segment. They are still looking at average loan ticket sizes of maybe 10 lakhs and above. And microfinance companies, on the other hand, are doing only short-term personal loans. Though the logical next of every microfinance loan would be a housing loan. And if you look at the statistics, about 30% of microfinance loans go towards using for home improvement, or adding a kitchen or adding a room somewhere. So what we are looking at here is bridging that gap between the housing finance companies and the microfinance companies. So no one really has looked at this segment before. So the whole business model, in a way, is very unique.
Creating a hybrid business model that blends the positives of a housing finance business with techniques of microfinance, Nachiket is focusing on the subprime segment of the realty market. Working with low-cost housing developers like Tata Housing and Rustomji in the outskirts of Mumbai, this small-ticket home loan startup today is working with 5 housing projects to provide loans to borrowers.
But एक superstructure बनने कितनी वेळ लागतो?
3 महिना 4 महिना.
We first tie up with builders who already are building in the low-cost housing space or have plans to enter into this sector. And once we tie up, we do a detailed vetting of their projects, based on legal, social, and technical diligences. And once a project is approved, only then can buyers approach us to approach the builder first to buy flats in that property, and then come to us for a loan in that property. So we station a loan officer at each site. So whenever people come to the site, they like the plan, they want to buy it, they come to our loan office saying, I like this particular plan, now help me out with the whole loan process. So that the builder himself is interested in selling his own flats, so they would do their own marketing as well. So the people who are coming onto the site, we don't really go out and actively market in a way, but then there are people coming directly to the site, and we are helping them avail housing loans.
For people like Prasad, a peon in a private company in Mumbai, micro-housing finance is the only means to a house. With a monthly income of 10,000 rupees, Prasad is ready to invest in a house but does not make the cut for a loan from most banks. That's where MHFC comes in, providing micro-mortgages up to 4 to 5 lakh rupees, contributing 80% of housing costs. A borrower gets charged an interest rate of 12 to 14%.
मैं किराए के घर में रहता हूँ बहुत सालों से, लेकिन मेरे को खुद घर होने का चांस नहीं है, क्योंकि बैंक वाले, कोई भी बैंक वाले लोन नहीं देना चाहते हैं जिस हिसाब से मेरी सैलरी है। लेकिन आज माइक्रो हाउसिंग फाइनेंस कॉरपोरेशन वालों ने मेरे को जिस हिसाब से बजट में बताया है, उस हिसाब से हमारा खुद का घर हो जाएगा।
Started with the paid-up equity of 5 crore rupees, today Micro Housing Finance has tie-ups with NGOs like Spark, Key Foundation and Bombay Hawkers Union to spread the word on affordable and accessible housing finance. With venture funding from the Michael and Susan Dell Foundation and the India Financial Inclusion Fund, Nachiket is now taking Micro-Housing Finance Corporation to cities like Ahmedabad, Kolkata and Bangalore.
Our future plans would be 50,000 loans in the next 5 years, and I think it's a mammoth objective. If you look at it from numbers point of view, 50,000 loans will translate to 4 lakhs alone, about 2,000 crores of portfolio, which is huge at this stage. But if you look at it from a micro perspective, from the kind of demand that we're looking at, a shortage of 24.7 million homes, it's minuscule. And I mean, at this stage, to reach that objective, there are several things that we need to do. So all we can say is we're going to go for it step by step.
And moving forward step by step, MHFC received its certification by the National Housing Bank to disburse loans. With a team that includes veteran bankers like Rajneesh Dhal and Madhusudan Menon, former American Express India directors, MHFC is working in association with the Monitor Group Research to create market-driven housing solutions.
We've taken the first few steps to convert aspiration into real demand, and we really think and hope more developers come forward to increase the supply of low-cost housing stock, and more people and customers become aware of the solutions that we can provide to help them buy their own homes.
Well, Nachiket, we wish you the very best of luck, and we're going to do all we can to spread the message. Thanks very much for sharing your story with us. On that note, a quick